Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to build an AI interior design agent using n8n and Google's Nano Banana image generation model. So here's the idea. Instead of spending hours flipping through Pinterest boards or even hiring a designer for every little change you need to make in your room or in your office space, you can simply upload a photo of your space, choose a style you want, and then let AI redesign it for you. By the end of this tutorial, you see how easy and simple it is to transform one uploaded photo of your space or of your room into your own preferred style, and all powered by AI, okay? Fully automated in n8n and customizable for real-world business use cases as well. Let's get started. So I'm gonna give you a quick demo of how this works, and then I'll show you exactly how I built it. So I do have a form in Google Sheets which I created to basically collect some useful information. So I have like the email field, and I also have a name field, and I have like a field to like upload a photo, and I also do have room types you could basically upload, and it's not really limited to just this. So depending on the image you upload, you can decide if it's an office space or a dining room. So this is the image I'm going for. As you can see, this is an empty space. So this is what I'm going to upload into the Google document. And then I'm also going to select preferred use of space. So as you can see, the room space looks very small. So I'm probably thinking this is something like an office space. So I'm just going to select office. And then in terms of my preferred design style, I have a few options in here, whether I want it to be like a minimalist design or industrial design, or if I want to go for like a luxurious vibe. I have all this in the drop down here. So let's say I select modern minimalist, and then I'll just click on submit. So once I submit this, the responses are stored in this Google Sheet here, because the Google Sheet is linked to the Google form. And so this is what I'm basically going to be using in my n8n workflow here. So I'm starting off with a Google Sheets trigger, and I'm just going to execute. You can see in here that this is the image that was uploaded. So I'm going to wait for this workflow to do its thing and give me like a redesign of the entire space. Okay, so this workflow is complete right now. So I'm just going to click on view. So as you can see, this is the design that we got from our AI agent model we have in here. Very modern, very minimalist, not so many things. So it's basically what we asked for. So now that I've given you a demo of how this workflow works, I'm going to show you exactly how to build this workflow. Now, I know that the demo just focused on just showing you a redesign of the space, but one improvement that you can make to this workflow is basically extending it just beyond the room design images you saw. So with just a few extra steps, you can really get AI to suggest specific furniture pieces and tell you exactly where you can buy them, and even provide like a cost breakdown for the entire look. That way, it's not just like a visual concept, it becomes a more practical shopping guide. That way, homeowners can basically order items directly, Airbnb hosts can budget for staging upgrades, and then designers can basically send clients a ready-made catalog with links and prices. And yeah, so this is where the workflow basically shifts from being a cool AI demo of like images and how you can redesign your space to like a real business tool that would fit real business use cases. In terms of how this workflow works, as you can see, I have like starting with a Google Sheets trigger, and you saw the Google Sheet I created, which is basically collecting the responses from the Google form here. So that's basically a Google Sheets trigger that's sort of like pulling all the information that has been collected. So as you can see, it's pulling the email address I entered, the full name, the room photo, and it stores. If you've used Google Forms before, then you know that Google Forms basically stores in if you upload a file, then it's gonna store it like in Google Drive. It's not gonna be attached to that particular spreadsheet. And then this is the response I got in terms of like the room type. I said it's an office or my workspace. And then in terms of like my preferred design, I said this is really like a modern minimalist design that I'm going for. And then now, because this data is sort of like stored in Google Drive, I don't want to use like the URL and I'm using the ID. I'm just trying to extract the exact ID, which is really the last part of the link. So now the next thing from here is, because our Google Nano Banana model that we'll be using to sort of do the design and everything really accepts base 64 strings, what we're going to do is we are just going to convert the binary file we received into a base 64 string. Okay, so in order to do so, I'm using the extract from file node, and you basically can come in here and then look for extract, and you can select extract from file. So once you do that, the next thing is, in order to like clean up all the fields I need to have this to work, I put this in like an edit field so that I can manually configure the fields I need. The reason why this is important is because, as you can see, the Google Sheets trigger gave us a lot of information that we probably don't need, like the timestamp and all that. And then there's other data here that we really don't need. So we just want to clean this up and just focus on the data we need, which is why I added in the edit field node in here. So if I click on edit field, for instance, I'm just pulling the name, the email, the room photo, the room type, and the preferred style. Really, those are just the things I need. I mean, if you are sort of like trying to use this like in a real world use case, maybe in the Google form, you could even ask them to enter their budget and all that, so that you can take all that into consideration when generating the design or the room redesign. Okay, so those are other things you can add in, and it really depends on what use case you are trying to go for. So let me know in the comment section below. Like, I know I've talked about like homeowners using this, I've talked about like interior designers using this, I've talked about Airbnb hosts using this. If you think there are other use cases for this particular workflow we see here, drop them in the comment section below as well, because yeah, and we'll see who else can also help with this. Another thing is that I have an upcoming course on how you can leverage n8n in your business, or how you can leverage AI agents, AI automations in your business. So if you're a business owner, or let's say you're a professional, or you are just getting started with, let's say, a side hustle, and you want to do some automation, you want to sort of like learn how to leverage AI agents in your business, then I would encourage you to sign up for my upcoming course. I'm going to link it in the comment section below so that you can sign up for that. If you are not looking to learn how to use n8n and you'd also want me to like build this out for you as well, I do offer that service as well. You can also send me an email. I'm going to leave my email in the description box. Just send me an email. Let's discuss the requirements, and then we can take it from there. All right, so up until now, we've talked about uploading your images, filling up the Google form, converting your image from a binary file to a base 64 file. The next thing is where most of the magic happens, which is really inside this AI agent node in here. So this is exactly the system message I'm going for. And the system message is really the instructions you are given to your AI agent, or the instructions you are given to your entire workflow. So that's like the brain of this entire workflow. So I'm saying that you are an AI interior design assistant, and your job is to redesign a room based on the provided photo and user preferences. And I've put in some inputs in here, and all these inputs are based on information we collected from the Google form, which is the image, the room style, the type, and all that. We are passing all those here, and the output of this AI agents mode is basically going to be a prompt. Okay, so we are just going to get a prompt out of this. So this is the exact prompt we got, and this prompt is what we are going to be passing into the Google Nano Banana image generation model. And all this is free, guys. Like, I didn't have to pay for the APIs and all that. Google does a great job when it comes to like free stuff. If you are looking to sort of like get started with n8n, or you're trying out automations, I'll say that you should always look for use cases that involve Google. That way you're able to try this out for free, and then if you like it, you can start like paying for it and all that. So this is our Google Nano Banana model, and basically we are passing in just 3 parameters. So the first parameter we are passing is the base 64 string, which is really this one. And then the second parameter we are passing in here is the type of image. So whether it's a JPEG file or it's a PNG file, and that's the mean type basically. And then the last bit is like the prompt that we are passing. Okay, we are passing the exact prompt. So I'm just saying that redesign the attached room image based on this prompt. So it's gonna redesign it and give us this output. So notice that the output we are getting in here is also a base 64 string, and nobody is able to like understand what a string looks like. So what we have to do now is we just have to now convert it back into a binary string. So which is why we are using the convert to file node, and we are just basically converting the response we got from the previous node into a binary file so that we can easily view it. So yeah, this is how the entire workflow works. Try it and let me know. I'm also going to leave that template in the comment section. I know a lot of people are having challenges downloading these templates, so I'll probably change the link or where how to download it so it's a lot more easier. But yeah, I'm going to drop the template in the description box so that you can also try it out as well. So now that I've talked about how to build this thing, who is this useful for? So I think homeowners and renters who want to visualize makeovers before committing, they can use this workflow. Okay, the other one is realtors and Airbnb hosts who need fast digital staging to boost listings. And then also interior designers who want quick client mockups without hours of manual work. Additionally, I think that e-commerce furniture stores that want to like generate personalized style guides for shoppers can also use this as well. Because mind you, I did mention that you can take this a step further and provide customers or the end users you are targeting with like personalized or customized price list. You can show them where to get each of the items in your design and then basically give them links to get those items, and then you can put this in like a very nice PDF. This is something we didn't get into because I don't want to make this overly complicated, but this is definitely something that can be done as well. So yeah, try it out. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like this video, comment, share, all the good stuff. And if there's anything else you'd like me to talk about on this channel, if there's any tutorial you'd like me to share on this channel, then also drop that in the comment section as well, and I'll do so. But that is it for today's tutorial. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.